but something new is happening. A movement's taking place that will ultimately make room for refurnishing the universe and for the emergence of a new image of the world. Here, at the end of the 14th century, from the fertile soil of Florence, the Renaissance blooms. Here, a grade of philosophers and artists dare to protest the autonomy of the Pope and what they call the Dark Middle Ages. It's a spiritual revolution that will come to influence generations of Europeans. And it's a cultural miracle that creates art that to this day is so overwhelming that it can have a physical effect on the viewer. The miracle occurs in Florence, 100 years before Michelangelo forms his David. Here, the Renaissance is born, and no matter where one looks in Florence, there are buildings, paintings and sculptures created by the greatest geniuses in the history of the world. It's from here that all the new trends will come to flow out across Europe during the next 200 to 300 years. The thinkers of the Renaissance consider the preceding period, the Middle Ages, as an interval when all of Europe was enveloped in darkness. As a result, they seek inspiration in the era before the Middle Ages, that is, in antiquity, starting hundreds of years before Jesus was born. Renaissance means rebirth, and not least it's the values of the classical world that are to be reborn. Antique texts are thoroughly studied and a new discipline developed, humanism. Here it's the humane, that is, the human being, that is central.
Adam, we give you no fixed place to live, no form that is peculiar to you, nor any function that is yours alone. According to your desires and judgment, you will have and possess whatever place to live, whatever form and whatever functions you yourself choose. We have placed you at the world's center, so that you may survey anything else in the world. We have made you neither of heavenly nor of earthly stuff, neither mortal nor immortal, so that with free choice and dignity you may fashion yourself into whatever form you choose. To you is granted the power of degrading yourself into the lower forms of life, the beasts, and to you is granted the power contained in your intellect and judgment to be reborn into the higher forms, the divine.